What does employers expect from managers after a leadership training? Join me in this discussion as we first of all highlight why a training program is important in every organization and some of the major expectations that are expected of you as managers after taking a training, and how we come in handy to support in these expectations as corporate staffing services. As usual, my name is Mary, and once again, I'm glad to be joined by Godfrey, who is equally a leadership coach, and he will be sharing with us some of his great insights in this subject. Thank you, Godfrey, for joining in.
Always a pleasure, Mary, being here.
Yes. Why are training programs important in an organization?
Yeah, training and development is a critical part of any organization that is forward-looking. I say so because human beings, we tend to be comfortable when we get our comfort zone. So if you don't continuously build capacity within the team, more so the leadership team, then you're not being proactive in terms of preparing for tomorrow. So leadership and management training, of course, now focuses on building this capacity on an ongoing basis. And I know sometimes these trainings, adults want trainings to be fun. Of course, they want to a break from work, but most importantly is building capacity. So of course, this can be done by first analyzing what are the existing struggles within the management team. Yes.
Great. Talking about leadership, after taking a leadership training, what do employers expect from their managers?
Yeah, so of course expectations are normally quite immense. Why? Because companies are spending money on this exercise, also looking at the foregone production, the opportunity cost. What else could we have done if we didn't set aside 2 days for the training or 1 day for the training? Therefore, expectations are high, and some of these expectations are around self-awareness among the managers. Are they aware of the expectations that come with the job roles at the level they are? Second is we're looking at driving ownership and accountability. The reason you're in charge is that we expect you to be in charge, to take charge. So let everything under your docket, of course, be as per your guide. So are you guiding? Is everything happening as per plan? Every company has the desired way of doing things for each function. So are you taking charge? Are you in control? And are you holding people accountable? Even before you hold others accountable, are you holding yourself accountable? So from the training, we should be able to see this happening. And team dynamics is sometimes part of the challenges that most team members will struggle with. So as a manager from the training, we expect that now you have a better approach at managing team dynamics, conflict management and resolution. Also looking at the focus now shifting to the company objectives, the goals that have been set either for your department or the overall goal for the organization. You as a manager now aligning to the commercial strategic objectives that makes you now to be seen as relevant. Something else also to add is that there's need for a manager now being more intentional at looking at performance. How do you track this? How do you give feedback to staff? And finally, managers, they shape and determine the culture. So from a training on leadership and management, we expect that now there is a new culture that is being either enforced or being developed. And therefore, managers undergoing trainings should understand the pivotal role they play in terms of shaping these cultures. They say that employees don't quit companies. They run away from bad culture, bad bosses, currently you will hear of toxicity and that kind of language. Yes.
And I know one thing I know with trainings is for the employer to be able to realize some of these expectations.
Yes.
And ensuring that that training program is effective by aligning it to the expected outcome is very important.
Yes,
How
yes.
does corporate staffing services now come in to offer support to every employer or the organizations out there, just to ensure that the training programs align with the expected outcomes?
Thanks, Mary. So for corporate staffing, how we do it is we tailor-make the training. We customize. And by that I mean we first have to sit down and understand your business, understand your team, understand the struggles they are going through, such that when we do our proposition in terms of training or mentorship or coaching, then we are doing this while being informed by the issues at hand. So of course we come in and also first talk to the supervisors, maybe talk to the managers who have perhaps been seeing these challenges, these struggles. We also come in to find out from the last performance appraisals, what were the challenges across board, what were the unique challenges in different sections or functions, such that now we pay attention to that when we are crafting the program. Of course, also, once we've done that, it's important that to get feedback from the people to be trained. So we do training needs assessment by interviewing them or running a survey with them. And then we do a bespoke training that speaks to those needs. That's how we go about it, and that's not enough. Because after the training, we would want to see that there's a return on investment for this training. So we come in and support free consultations for up to 3 months. Of course, we can also even run surveys in terms of how are the managers being perceived. We can get this feedback from those who report to them, those who are at the same level with them, and even those who supervise them. Yes.
Wow, quite interesting.
Exactly.
I now fully agree and understand why training and development is very key in every organization.
Sure, Mary.
Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Welcome.
As Godfrey has mentioned, it is important for you to take note that expectations will always be there. Once every employer has proposed a training program you've attended as a manager, there are expectations of you being able to apply what you've been able to learn from the training. And this is where we come in handy to ensure that we are not just doing trainings for the sake of checking in the boxes as an organization, but we align the objectives to match even the organization goals or the departmental goals, so that the outcome is something that we can be able to justify even on the return on investment. We encourage you to reach out to us. We'll be able to customize these trainings depending on the need, and we are glad to even work with you that journey to ensure that your managers are meeting the expected expectations. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.